Welcome to Torch Talk.
BHS News for the students, by the students.
Coming up next.
Round Square Canyon Trip.
Endeavor Experience.
The Gift of Comfort.
I'm Harmony.
And I'm Laura.
And this is Torch Talk.
Well, Harmony, here we are, together again, as anchors one last time.
Yes, Laura. Today's broadcast is bittersweet as we'll be semi-retiring from Torch Talk.
But our audience will be in good hands with our new Year 7 recruits.
And we may still help out from time to time. Please stay to the end to hear a message from all of us.
Our first story today takes us across the globe to Kenya.
Mila spoke with our head girls, Olivia and Sophie, about their recent Round Square experience.
Thank you, Sophie and Olivia, for joining us today on Torch Talk to talk about your experience on the Round Square Canyon trip. Why did you decide to go?
BHS is a Round Square school. Every year BHS goes and represents Bermuda at these annual conferences. So this year the country was Kenya and the theme was A New Africa.
How long did it take to get there and where did you go?
So we first had a pre-conference in Windhoek in Namibia, and we flew from Bermuda to New York to Dubai, Johannesburg, and then Johannesburg, Windhoek. And it took us around 30 hours of travel time. And then we traveled up to Kenya for the actual conference, and I think our longest flight was around 15 hours.
Where did you stay at night?
So in Namibia, we stayed in a bed and breakfast in Windhoek, and then we traveled 7 hours up to Sossusvlei, which is the big sand dunes, and we stayed in a couple of hotels around there.
Yeah. And in Kenya, all of the 1,200 delegates plus stayed in college dorms. They were empty college dorms. We all got to be together. It was this great atmosphere. And then we also, on a couple of days, as part of our adventure activity, we stayed in the Kenyan National Park in tents. So we got to go camping as well.
How many BHS students went on the trip and how do you apply?
I think there were about 5 of us that went. We as head students, the head students at BHS always get to go onto these trips. But if you're not, if you're younger, then you get to write a formal application and then a slight interview process.
What did you do at the conference that related to the topic A New Africa?
Right, so Round Square has ideals, as I'm sure every BHS student knows. So we explored A New Africa through those different ideals. So first was leadership. We listened to a lot of keynote speakers of important stakeholders around Kenya in their local communities. We also went to the Kenyan National Park and saw completely exotic animals and exciting things that we had never seen here in Bermuda. And then through service, each delegate went to a different primary school in Kenya and helped build the school, help around, paint walls, build cement, and play with kids.
And we also had an opening ceremony and a closing ceremony. And the opening ceremony just explained a bit about the culture in Africa and in Kenya. And the closing ceremony, we got to listen to an amazing Kenyan band called Sauti Sol, and it was amazing.
What were your highlights of the trip?
Well, my highlight was definitely the people that I met. As you know, as Olivia already mentioned, there were over 1,200 delegates, so you're always meeting new people and always talking about different things, and that's something I really enjoy. So you get to build connections and maintain those connections.
My favorite activity was waking up at 3 a.m. to go on a hot air balloon ride. Me and Sophie were able to fly over the Namib Desert and see the beautiful sand dunes and the mountains and the desert sand. It was amazing, and we got to have a breakfast on the Namibian desert after our hot air balloon ride.
It was very early.
Thank you so much for sharing with us. It sounds like you had an amazing time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow, a hot air balloon ride? That's crazy.
BHS students are very lucky to be part of a Round Square school. We have so many opportunities to travel.
Some of our other students did some traveling by sailboat.
Yes, our Year 7 students got to spend a week with Endeavor to participate in their Steam Through Sailing experience.
Our Torch Talk reporter Zoe has a full report.
This year, like the past 9 years, our BHS Year 7 students participated in the Endeavour Sailing Program, which is held in St. George's and Dockyard. I was lucky enough to attend this October and have some amazing memories with my friends. We learned about sailing, including buoyancy, wind power, and wind measurement, sailing geometry, and sailing fundamentals. Lessons also feature Bermuda's maritime history, weather patterns, marine debris, and its impact on the environment and health and nutrition. What did you learn in Endeavour today?
I learned how to check the weather on the websites online.
I learned the different no-go zones for each sail.
I learned that the Opti was made off of a boat called with a gas rig. I learned how the wind sail, the sails have different shapes and sizes from different years.
We also spoke with one of the instructors. Why do you work for Endeavour?
Why do I work for Endeavour? Well, Zoe, I work for Endeavour because I wanted to do something that was going to make me happy every day, close to the water. And also I wanted to do something where I felt like I was giving back to the next generation and to my community. And so when I discovered sailing and the rich history that Bermuda has in sailing, I felt that it was a great match for me to sit down with great folks like yourself and see if you guys would like sailing as much as I do.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. You're welcome.
Ship. Shore. Ship. Shore. Shore. Anchor.
For me, my week spent at Endeavour was delightful. It was fun hanging out with all my friends, and the instructors were knowledgeable and enthusiastic.
It looks like they had a great time.
Definitely. As we get near the holidays, our next story is all about the gift of comfort. Have you seen that massive pile of comforters in the Innovation Center?
Torch Talk had the opportunity to speak with Denise Carey, who's the executive director of a charity called Home.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
What is Home?
Home is a registered charity. Our commitment is to end homelessness in Bermuda permanently. What is homelessness? We look at 4 key factors: persons who are roofless, houseless, housing insecure, or who have inadequate housing.
How will our duvets help?
That is an amazing question. When we think of home, we think of safety, we think of security. Your comforters will support the 70 plus individuals who are currently living outside. That will ensure that not only are they dry, but they are also warm throughout the winter. That gift is priceless.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much, BHS, for your support with homelessness. Thank you.
Thank you, Alyssa and Izzy. It's great to see our students help the homeless.
And now it's time for Sports Talk.
Our primary football team, coached by Miss Young, has done extremely well this year. They made it into the finals of the Football League. The score in the final game was against Warwick was 0-0, forcing the win to be determined by penalties. Unfortunately, they did not win, but Vivian was awarded MVP for her outstanding efforts in goal. Our middle school football team, coached by Mr. Nightingale and Mr. Godfrey, are undefeated this year. They have been unbeaten in 9 matches. They also won a 6-a-side tournament, beating 5 teams along the way without conceding a single goal. The final game of the season was a 2-1 win over Warwick. Avery was MVP. In total, the middle school team has scored 34 goals this season. We are so proud of our amazing VHS football teams and our amazing coaches.
In the spirit of giving, Torch Talk thought it would be fun to try out a new challenge for our students.
You don't want to miss this.
First person to print a holiday song. Print a holiday song. With a theme. $20. $20.
Who's printing out all these Jingle Bell Rock things?
Where's ours?
Where's ours?
Can we steal this?
Jingle
We're
Bell.
stealing this. Oh no, you're not.
Yes, we are.
Feel like.
There's another one. There's another
Where is it?
Where's
Brianna
ours?
took it.
Warmer in here.
This is on his lunch.
Now, but now. The second.
Rejoice Emmanuel, please.
Would you like to sing with us? Please. A Christmas Carol?
We'll sing Christmas Carol.
Yeah, we're gonna sing Jingle Bells or something.
Can't we just do some talking?
No, it has to Carol. It's a challenge.
You get a prize.
You sing along with us. We'll sing with you. Yeah. Yes. We'll go Jingle Bells with you. Please.
What, where?
Right now. On the field. On the field.
Field.
Just do it right here, man. Okay.
Okay. I don't know, but you have to
Wait,
say
where do we have
and
to
you
say? We
have
have
to
to
be
say
loud
on
and
the
sure.
over there? Oh, we have to go to the field. Okay, we have to go to the field?
Okay, come follow us.
Please follow along.
What do you guys get for this? A $20 gift certificate. What do I get?
You get the spirit of joy.
The entire song with a teacher.
Okay. Entire song. Okay, come on. Ready? Jingle bell, jingle all the way. This is not the song. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle. Jingle bell rock.
Hurry up! Run, Mr. Porter!
Ready, 1, 2, 3. Oh come, In ancient times didst give thee law, in cloud and majesty and awe. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel.
Beautiful.
Yeah!
We would like to share that this will be our final Torch Talk. We want to express our gratitude for this incredible opportunity. The experiences, memories, friendships, and achievements that we have earned will never be forgotten. We would also like to thank Mrs. Booker because none of this would be possible without her.
Thank you to everybody who has contributed to Torch Talk at all. We really appreciate you.
My favorite memory from Torch Talk was when we won the Best Documentary and Best Middle School Film at the Bermuda Youth Film Festival.
My favorite memory was when Mr. Suter was down on one knee to Miss Can.
My favorite memory was when Miss Harrison was bursting out laughing at chickens.
My favorite memory was when Carmela was a frolicking head.
Remember when Miss Parker did the Mary Poppins skit?
Hello, I'm Mary Poppins!
Remember when we did a conga line?
Remember when it was my first time doing Roaming Reporter?
Roaming reporters asked the BHS community,
What are your personal goals this year?
Do you remember when it was the first time I did Anchor?
welcome to Torch Talk.
As we pass the torch to these year 7s, we hope that they enjoy this opportunity. We know that they'll do great, and we trust that they'll inspire those behind them.
Torch Talk, news for the students, by the students.
And
I messed up too.
please stay at the end.
What?
That's the furthest we've gotten.
Oh my gosh.
How long did
Maritime history. Weather.
That's good. That's good point. For real.
All right, what's for dinner?
Could you possibly move? Thank you so much. These are the bloopers right here. I'm focused. Carmela!
Hey, well,
You gotta do it
hey, I'm actually really confused. Where did my blade?
The 2023 Torch Talk season has come to an end. Good night.